What's up, YouTube? This is Red Zone 101. Hope everyone's doing well out there. God bless and peace. Before I even begin this video, I want to give my condolences to those that lost their lives in another senseless mass shooting in Texas, this time at Robb Elementary. My prayers are with you in Texas and your family and the friends of those that lost loved ones there. I don't know what else to say. This is just doesn't make any sense. I'm just glad they stopped him and he wasn't able to do any more harm than what he did do. My praise goes out to the law enforcement agents in Texas that had a hand in that, and also the security guard that lost his life trying to defend those at this elementary school. So again, my prayers go out to you and my condolence. With that said, we're going to go ahead and start this video. I've talked about in the past about how, if you're using your Byrna and let's say someone has on a thick coat, it's better to go for the legs, the groin, face, and arms or whatever. The same concept that law enforcement uses if someone has on body armor. You don't want to shoot at center mass, especially if you know that they do have body armor. You want to go for legs, you want to go for limb shots. That said, if you don't know that they have on body armor, and let's say that you shoot at center mass and that has no effect, then you probably have a good indicator that, yeah, they are wearing it. And then it is best to go for legs and limbs. But we're talking about a Byrna today. I'm going to talk about an application with using my Byrna against someone who, let's say, isn't 15 or 20 feet away from me, where I have a chance to take my Byrna out and bring it up and fire it. Let's say that they're right there in my face. Now, with that, I'm not going to try to shoot at the chest because like I'm too close. So what I'm going to do is I want to try to create space from my attacker, which is what the Byrna is for. You're trying to create a break in contact. So let's say that let's say I'm like 1-2 feet away from the person. Somehow, let's say the person gets that close and and I notice that they are a threat, okay? A potential threat. Whether they have a knife or they're being aggressive or whatever. And let's say, for whatever reason, you have to use your Byrna, which is a judgment call, and that's on you guys. If your life is in danger, your loved ones, then you do what you got to do. So I'm going to show you what I would do. Now, granted, every situation is different, okay? This is a controlled environment. I'm going to just go through some steps that might be helpful. And I would urge those of you that do have Byrnas, just like people who have firearms, practice, okay? Because when you get into a stressful situation, and let's say you haven't practiced, then you're not going to be as effective, as efficient. But let's say that you practice maybe once or twice a month or whatever, drawing your weapon, firing it, and what have you. Then hopefully in a stressful self-defense, dangerous encounter, muscle memory is going to take over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that Bob here, this is Bob 2.0. He's been upgraded, okay? Probably should go get my safety glasses because Bob is full of foam. And I wouldn't want one of these Byrnas to, well, one of these, the rounds I'm going to use today are going to be the homewrecker rounds. And these are really good. I've never had a problem with them like in my Byrna. I'm glad I finally decided to try them out. And they work really well. So I'm going to go grab my safety glasses. And what we're going to do is pretend that Bob is an attacker. Now, I've only got 5 shots. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use my sights. I'm going to point and shoot. Point and shoot, because at this point, you really don't need to use your sights. You really can't, because you can't bring it up here because he's right there. The best thing to do, go low. Go for the legs, go for the groin. I'm gonna fire 3 shots. 2 to the legs, 1 to the groin, and try, and honestly, I'm hoping that would be enough to make any attacker back up off of you. Then if I can create some space, now I've got space. If the attacker is still coming, I can go for a headshot. But before I do any of that, hold on a second. I'm gonna go grab my safety glasses. Safety first. I'll be right back. Okay, that was in real time. I had to go inside the house. I think I did pretty good for an old guy. Anyway, got my safety glasses. Putting them on. Now I'm going to be drawing my Byrna from a holster, okay? Some of you probably carry a bag or whatever, maybe a small messenger bag, what have you. Mine is going to be in a holster, so I'm going to deploy it from a holster. And, you know, without further ado, let's see how this works. Okay. Now, my Byrna is in the fire position, okay? So now, I've got Bob here. As you see, Bob's a really big, intimidating guy here. Let's say that he is attacking. What I want to do is, as he's coming at me, try to create some space, draw my Byrna. That's 3 shots. Hopefully he's bagged up. I bag up. 2 shots to the face. Hopefully I would never have to do that, because those homewrecker rounds are hitting really, really, really hard. Now, that there hopefully should be enough to make anybody, I know if it was me, I'd back up real quick. To back up off of you, especially if you had to do a headshot. Those rounds are actually embedding in the foam. And that foam is, anyway. Let's try a couple more shots. I'm going to try a tactical reload this time, okay? So, let's get another mag out. Now with the Byrna, you're not really looking to do a tactical reload, because the one weakness with the Byrna, if you can call it a weakness, is the magazine. Now granted, the mags work well, a little too well, because if you touch this right here, this little lever here that keeps your rounds in, if you even tap it, those rounds are going to come flying out. So I'm going to see how I do with the tactical reload. You know, this is just, you know, like I said, just something that you might want to practice at home, so that if, let's say, you did get into a self-defense situation and you actually had to use your Byrna, because really your Byrna should be almost a last resort. Like pepper spray, you don't just go spraying people with pepper spray because you're angry, okay, or you don't like what someone said to you, or else, let's say, they cut you off in traffic. No. This can do a lot of damage, so you have to be careful with this. You got to treat this the same way. I treat this almost the same way I would a firearm, because I know this could, with good shot, with shot placement, could do really, could do some bodily harm. Okay, not going to say it's going to kill the person, but this could put an eye out. This could definitely cause someone to go to the hospital if you had to shoot them with it, especially with the homewrecker rounds, or, you know, even the pepper rounds. The reason I say the homewrecker rounds, because they're solid nylon, and the pepper rounds, they have pepper in them. They're going to hurt, but I don't think they're going to hurt as much as the solid, I can't say the word, nylon rounds. Okay, So let's try this again. I'm going to do 3 shots low, and I'm going to pretend that Bob is still coming. This time I'm going to do 2 shots to the chest, and I'm going to pretend that that bags him up a little bit, but he's still coming. I'm going to try to do a tactical reload, and I'm going to empty the rest in his groin and also in the face. Now again, this is in a self-defense situation, okay? So my Byrna's ready. Put it back in my holster. All right, and I have another mag here. See how well this goes. All right, let's give this a shot, people. Here we go. Okay, here's Bob again. He's a threat. Push him up. Tactical reload. Okay, I don't know about you, but I think that's gonna stop any would-be attacker. Those shots to the groin, to the legs, that's gonna hurt a whole lot, okay? And just like a building, if the foundation is weakened, the building collapses, right? The same thing with people. You take out the legs, they're going down, okay? Or else they're definitely going to be limping away, especially if you hit them with this right here. Now, Lord forbid that you would have to do a headshot, because a headshot using these rounds, hold on one second, let me see if I can find one. Here we go. This is definitely going to cause somebody to have a really bad day and maybe even have to seek medical attention if they got hit in the face with this. So again, I would treat this the same way I would treat my firearm, even though this is not a firearm. It's a CO2 launcher for self-defense. Again, this could do a lot of harm. So, you know, these aren't toys, okay? And that's the way I look at mine. I carry mine on an everyday basis. It's in my car. I carry that where I'm not able to carry a firearm. So guys, hopefully this video was helpful. Again, if you're standing point blank, let me show you again. You're right here. You're point blank. Try to create some space. You're drawing your Byrna from your holster. Create some space. Shots at the groin. And if they're still coming, anyway, again, hopefully the only thing we'll use our Byrnas for, hopefully, will be just practice and just basically sport. But it's good to be prepared just in case. Hey guys, this is Red Zone 101. A little tired, I got off of work, and but I wanted to post this video. Let's try this again. This is Red Zone 101. I want to thank you guys for watching. God bless. Peace. Watch your 6, and these days, pray. I pray every day before I leave. Lord, protect me from danger seen and unseen. I pray for my family, my friends, my loved ones, my co-workers, God's people, and also this world. So on that note, you take care. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Peace.